We have one logged in. It's Habib. I'll admit him and then we can start. Describe a difficult thing you did, what it was, how did you complete it, why it was difficult, and how you felt about doing it. Hello, Habib.
Hello.
Do you want to start now?
Yeah. Should we wait for someone 2-3 minutes?
Okay, sure. I'll just read something here.
Okay.
Someone is watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. What it was. So we have Shariul or Imon. I have done many things in my life which I found difficult in the beginning, but then with practice they became easy or easier. With practice they became easier. For example, I found writing to be very difficult at first, but now I can write essays and it gets better and better. But one challenging thing I would like to talk about today is when I assembled my own personal computer 2 years back. It was after my exams were over and I had requested my parents for a new desktop. Hello, Imon. Habib and Imon, you guys can start.
Okay, Ali, are you hearing me? Hello?
Imon, you have to unmute. We'll
Yes,
take.
ma'am.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yeah. Imon and Habib, you are partners, and we'll wait for someone else for Masum.
Hello, Imon.
Hello, brother. How are you?
I am. From which part should we from?
You can ask me from part 1 or part 3. Okay.
Okay. Okay, firstly, I am asking you about part 3.
Sure.
Do people in your country enjoy going to open air market than sell things like food or clothes?
Sorry, could you please repeat the question?
Yeah, of course. Do people in your country enjoy going to open air markets that sell things like food or clothes?
Well, to be honest, it depends actually person to person. Because there are lots of people who are not economically rich, and they usually used to buy things from the open air market, like food or different kinds of clothes, and different types of accessories like that. But if we look to the upper class people, they are not habituated with buying things from open sea market. They usually buy things from the buy these kind of fruits or foods or different kinds of accessories from departmental stores or different kinds of supermarket, and that's actually and that's it. Actually, it depends on person to person.
Okay. What types of market is popular in your country?
Well, I am in two minds about that question. First of all, with regards to rich people, like different kinds of supermarket, like Bosundara, City Market or Jumla Future Park, and these kind of market are too much famous for the upper class people. But in terms of lower income people or the middle class income people, and they are used to buy things um, from some from open air market or other markets like new market or this kind of market actually. So actually it depends on the economical.
Okay, next question. Do you think markets are more suitable places for selling certain types of things?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, market is the most suitable place for selling different kinds of things. Actually, there are lots of markets in. There are lots of markets, types of markets in our country. Like if you want to buy some technological instrument, then there are specialized market for that. And if you want to buy food item, then there is also some specialized market for that. So yeah, I think market is the best place. Market is the best place to sell certain amount of things because people. This is presumably because people usually come to the market to buy this buy their buy the things they need and they need. So as people usually buy things from market, so I think this is the best place for the sellers to sell their things in a market.
Okay, I'm asking the last question. Do you think that any recent changes in the way people live have affected general shopping habits?
Well, certainly is because as the technology is advancing so fast, so instead of going to the market physically, people are becoming habituated with the with shopping online. And nowadays there are lots of people who don't wanna go to market to buy their necessary things, and they order things online. They order things online, and the sellers and deliver their products to their house. All right. So actually, because of the technology advancing, and people are too much busy with their official activities, and as they get not much time to go to the shop physically. So yeah, for all that reason, I think um, I think the way people shop is changing drastically nowadays.
Okay, thank you. You can ask me about part 1 or part 3.
Well, I want to ask you from part 3.
Okay, of course.
What are the most popular tourist attractions in your country?
Bangladesh is a country of natural beauty. There are lots of places where the tourists are coming to visit. Among them, if I would mention, the Cox's and Saint Martin are the most popular, which are attracting the tourists as of late from Bangladesh.
Okay. My next question: how do the types of tourist attractions that younger people like to visit compare with those that older people like to visit? Should I repeat the question?
Yeah, actually, I didn't hear.
Fine, no problem. How do the types of tourist attractions that younger people like to visit compare with those that older people like to visit?
Actually, the younger people always like the charming places. If they get the chance to visit any resort rather than the open places, they get to enjoy with their friends and the same ages people. Uh, Most of the cases, they are going to visit Cox's Bazar, St. Martin, or any other renowned resource rather than the older people in our country.
Okay. Do you agree that some tourist attractions should be free to visit?
Yeah, in my case, if you ask me that, then I will mention some area or historical places should be open for all to attract the tourists. If they get chance to visit freely, and then they will go into the places easily to see that scenario, which will help to attract the different types of tourists in our country.
Why is tourism important to a country?
Definitely, tourism is a significant part in any country's economy because countries getting the economical wealth after attracting the tourist year after year. If we can increase the tourist to attract in our country, then we will get benefited financially.
Okay, that's great. The last question. How necessary is it for tourists to learn the language of the country they are visiting?
I don't think so that the tourists need to learn the language to visit any countries because they can get any guide if they need, if they don't know the language. If they know the international language like English, I think that it will be enough for them to visit any countries around the globe.
Okay, that's the end of tourist speaking session for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. You did well, and I want to say hello to Raiyan. Hello, Masum.
Ma'am,
Hi, Imon.
ma'am, am I improving or not?
Imon, it's really hard for me to say because there are many of you, so it's hard for me to remember who did this and who did that, except when it's in that day. For example, you said about I'm in two minds. I wanted to point that out but it's not only you who mentioned this expression, I'm in two minds about that. I wanted to ask, where did you get that expression? Did you hear that from an English person or from an American person? Because I never heard that from an English native speaker, that they would say, I'm in two minds. I don't know if you guys would agree with me. Raiyan, do you agree with me? That expression, I never heard that. But I know I've heard that from, not only from you, Imon, when you wanted to say, I don't think so, or...
I got this information from a YouTube channel actually.
From a what?
From an YouTube channel.
A YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard this expression before, but I'm not sure about the context.
I
heard this word.
I heard this expression from not native speakers, not native English speakers. I've heard this many times. But what I'm saying, being here in Canada for so many years, I've heard like day in and day out talking to native English speakers. Never heard them saying, instead of saying, I don't think so, I don't believe so, or I doubt it. I never heard them say, I'm in two minds about that. So if you heard this on YouTube, do you know if the person who said this is a native English speaker? Maybe an Australian?
No, he is not a native speaker. He is an English instructor, but he lives in Spain.
Okay. Maybe it's an expression translated directly from one's own language. Sometimes it.
You will know him. His name is Kate. Kate Speaking Academy. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Okay, so we can have Ryan and Masum to start. Thank you, Imon. And
Hi Masum, how are you?
okay, and then Mert.
I'm doing great. Thank you. What about you?
I'm good as always. So should I ask you questions
Oh,
from
sure.
part
Yes,
two?
yes.
Part
Yes,
two or
yes.
part three?
Part 3, you can ask.
So let's talk about organization or companies. What are the differences between a big company and a small company?
Well, actually, companies are depend on their activities and their employees number, as well as their regular basis what types of work they are doing for their employee. Well, from my experience, what I realized that big company means from where there are plenty of employees are working, even they did lots of revenue. They earn lots of revenue for yearly. This is from my point of view. I think this is a big company. On the other hand, the company, where there are less number of people, approximately 10 to 15 people, when their revenue is quite low compared to the big company. That is called, I think, a small company. So actually, these are the difference that I can assume from my experience, what I have seen in my practical life.
So before I ask you second question, I want to say that you can use some unique vocabularies for big companies, such as you can say multinational organizations or international chain shops. You can use these words. Okay. Okay. My second question is: are there many big companies in your country?
Definitely, in Bangladesh, and there are plenty of multinational organizations and international organizations are existed, from where there are lots of people are working when they are benefited a lot by working for on this organization. So I think yes, there are therefore country as well is benefited tremendously by sheltering these sorts of organizations. Especially multinational organization. So yes, it is very quite common in Bangladesh. So even day by day, their platform, their revenue is growing. So I think in the future there will be a lot of organization. Will be enlarged in Bangladesh.
Okay. How can a small company grow
Ryan,
big?
sorry, can I say something quickly? Masum, when you say enlarge, I think you wanted to say expand instead of enlarge. Enlarge it has a different meaning, but I think I know what you mean. You wanted to say to expand those companies. Am I right, Masum?
Okay. Yes, I think it goes smoothly.
Yeah, expand or extend something, but not enlarge. Enlarge is from small and slowly become large and large and large. Enlarge. So,
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you.
right. Okay, continue, guys.
How can a small company grow big?
Well, definitely, in every company has lots of mission and vision to grow up their revenue as well as their employee. So to some extent, especially for small companies, they can enhance their platform, their activities in many ways. For example, if they established new branches and new project, I think this is the one kind of way to enhance their revenue. Besides, companies should have lots of expectation, lots of plan, the way they can accommodate their plenty of employees to work for. So definitely there should have impose some marketing manager and some field worker, the way work can be managed, and big number of jobs can be accommodated for monthly as well as yearly. Even this is the another strategy, the way they can enhance their they can expand their organization. So from my point of view, I mean there should have big
Good job,
long-term.
Masum. Good job. Expand. I heard that. Okay, good. Continue. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's like no problem. I think from my point of view, these are the things, if they utilize, I think upcoming years, they can see their company is being enlarged, expanding day by day. There will be lots of room to employment for their worker in a monthly.
So my last question is, should big companies donate more to charities?
Well, I'm afraid I don't think so, because donating money is not mandatory for the company, but it depends on his mentality, because there is no any return expectation by donating money to their charity, as well as to underprivileged people. It is one kind of, I think it is the freedom for the companies whether they will donate or not. So therefore, it depends. I think it should be depend on their income, how they earn money. But so if they can large amount of money, they can donation.
So that's the end of our part 3 session. So can I give you some suggestion? So
Oh, okay. Can you just hold 1 minute? Can you just hold 1 minute? Okay, just a minute.
Sure.
Raiyan, maybe Mert can take over.
It's okay. I can wait for him, as I have some suggestions for him.
Oh,
So
okay.
actually, it will improve all of us.
Hello?
So-
Hello, yes, please continue. Please, sorry, I'm...
Okay.
Yes.
Sure, definitely. So it's just a piece of suggestion, and when we say something and we make some mistakes, it won't be a wise decision to self-correct. Okay, so you said that it depends, and after that you said also it should be dependent. So you are correcting yourself, and this means
Well, I think it depends, so this is right. It should be
yes, it
dependent.
depends is
This is
right. Yes, it depends is right, but however, whether it's right or wrong, you shouldn't do self-correction. Okay, when you do self-correction, you will lose your score. As if you can go through the marking criteria or benchmarks, you will see that lack of self-correcting tendencies will improve your scores. Okay. Okay. So keep that in mind that whatever is gone forever. You can't change it, and what you can do is to improve your next speech, or you can deliver the rest of your practice tests fluently. Okay. Don't think about your past.
Okay.
Okay. So you
Raiyan, can I say something too?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay, I don't know, guys, if I told you I'm with the IELTS Advantage, like I'm on a course, and I heard about self-correct, that it's okay to self-correct as long as you don't do it every time. Let's say one time you said, not like you say, oh, I'm sorry, you don't say that, but you repeat the word, the right word, or the right tense maybe. So it's okay as long as it sounds natural, not like every time you make a mistake you correct it. But you're right, Raiyan, it's when it's gone, it's gone. But maybe when it was only one time you want to correct it,
I can change.
yeah, you can change as long as it's not habitual, because it would be awkward to hear. So
Okay.
that's what I get from the IELTS Advantage. I don't know if you guys know IELTS Advantage.
Oh, so you are taking IELTS Advantage course.
Yeah, VIP course. I have a VIP course.
Does it help to improve your score, or
Okay,
like improving your IELTS?
let me tell you guys, it helps tremendously, but you have to do all the work. It doesn't mean that you are on a VIP course in IELTS Advantage that by just listening, watching videos, and you miraculously change, like improved. No, you have to work hard. You have to work hard, and it's the good thing is you know what to do, because you have a guide. You have the VIP course, so it helps
This is
tremendously.
great.
Yeah, but
I know the website of IELTS Advantage. I'm using for writing test to essay structure.
yes.
But I'm not an
And of course, you haven't registered. Yeah,
of course.
I'm
Okay, ma'am.
registered.
When we finish our session, I would love to talk about your IELTS Advantage courses, as I am in I am sitting on the fence whether I should take this course or not, or should I go for another courses.
Okay, my advice: take this course if you have time to. But no, what I mean is, you take the course, but don't think that you take the course and then your exam is coming in 3 weeks or next month and then you'll improve. Take the course without booking your exam yet, and take your time. It's a good. I know that like I said, you have to do all the hard work, and hard work doesn't really or improvement doesn't happen overnight. So what I mean hard work is constant. It takes months, it takes, I don't know, maybe years. It depends on what level of
Okay, I will
English.
definitely talk about writing session, and especially writing session with you. So if you
Sorry,
can
I
advise me something on that.
haven't tried the writing session, the writing modules yet. You know, because I don't have really a requirement to take the IELTS test, and I have other things that I'm busy with, not learning English. So I'm always taking it for granted. So I don't really study a lot, but especially now that I'm in this situation that I have to be busy with packing and everything, and many things that I need to do, and not IELTS.
Okay, so Masum, you can ask the questions from part 2 or part 3.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about part 3. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Describe a film actor from your country who is very popular. Who is this actor is?
Are you asking me part 3 question?
Part 2.
Part 2. Okay. Okay, yeah, you can repeat the question again, please.
And describe a film actor from your country who is very popular. Who is some question is who is this actor and what kinds of film he has acted in, what you know about this actor's life, and explain why this actor is so popular. You can get 1 minute to take preparation. After that, I may ask you. Just time counting.
Okay, I can start now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, please start.
Okay. Although I know many actors from our country, today I'm going to talk about a specific person and actor which I like him the most. The name of the actor is Shah Rukh Khan. He was born in Bangladesh at Dhaka, and he is very polite, and he started his career in mid 1980s. So his first movie was Love at First Sight, so which was very popular in our country, and that time so many people who watch movies. However, he acted so well that he got popular at that time. So he's popularizes all over the country, in fact, all over the Asia. So at finally, when he finished his movie, he contracts more than 12 movies on this year. So he popularizes with his reputation, and now he has more than 10 billions of dollars as one of our newspaper published this year. So he is very cool-minded, and he's a philanthropic person. Moreover, I think the thing he gets is quite difficult within a short span. And he once told us, actually, he's known to me closely. So he told me that there are only 3 things you can do to achieve your goals. One, you have to perform diligently, and you have to. Another thing is you have to practice. So if you are not practice again and again.
Okay, thanks, sir. Thank you. So
thank you so much.
Okay, so we still have Mert left.
Yes, it's my turn.
All right.
Okay. What to
Okay.
ask me?
So which questions do you like, Mert?
Part 3 is okay.
Part 3. All right. The context of the questions is about,
may I ask him some questions?
yeah. We have only
Okay.
6 minutes left. Yes. Okay.
Sorry, how many minutes are left?
6.
Okay, no problem. Yes, brother, I'm Bangladeshi. Now I'm going to talk about part 3, watching film and movies. So are you ready to face this question?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Masum.
What are the most popular types of film in your country?
It's not film, Masum. I already mentioned this
Film.
before.
Film.
Film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, you can
Okay.
do it, Masum. All right. Mhm.
Sometimes I forgot the correct pronunciation.
Okay. Go ahead, guys.
Well, in my country, the comedy movies are the most popular films and we have many comedy films in our cinematic world. Most one of the favorite films that people watched in our country is Recep. It's a movie series. It has 6 films, and people love this film because of the main character. His name is Recep, and he is a rude person, and he's treating people always. He is always joking to people, and also he is a rude person. Because of this,
Okay, thank you.
that's why people love him.
Okay, what is the difference between watching a film in the cinema and watching a film at a house?
You say flame again, Masum.
What is the difference between watching a film in the cinema and watching a film at home?
Flame again. All right. Okay, continue, Mert.
Okay. There are many differences between watching film in the cinema and watching a film in home. When you watch a movie in the cinema salon, the sound quality is better in comparison with your home. Also, there is a big screen in the cinema to watch a movie, and also you can watch a film with different kind of people in there.
Okay. Do you think cinemas will close in the future?
I think they will not close. They will not close because most of people love watching films in the cinema, and in many shopping malls there are lots of cinema salon, and watching movie in the cinema became a habit for people in these days. Because of it, I think it will not close in the future.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. That's the end of part 3.
Okay, Masum, thank you.
Thank you, guys. So we have 2 minutes left, but we can talk about Mert. You said that you tried the writing module from the IELTS Advantage. So what is your experience? Do you like it?
Yes, I'm not a member of this website, but I'm looking for essay structures in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think these examples are good. Also, there are many informations to learn about writing.
Did you learn also the tip from Chris?
Specifically in writing test 2, I need some structure.
Are you preparing
when I was
academic? Is it for academic?
Yes, academic. For academic.
Okay. So have you heard Chris said about when you write, you go back every sentence, you review every sentence and see if you have some mistakes or if you missed one word, and then you can correct it right away rather than wait until you finish the whole paragraph. Did you hear him say that?
Yes, I saw the ads in the website,
Mhm.
but I have a teacher for these things.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Did your teacher also mention that you should review every sentence? Go back
Yes.
after you finish one sentence, you go back and check if you miss one word or spelling or.
Okay, thank you for your advice.
Okay. Yeah, I learned that from the IELTS
Yes.
Advantage.
I have a teacher. We are meeting twice a week with
Okay.
my teacher
All right.
for feedbacks or something about writing.
Okay. Okay, good. All right, that's about it. Thank you for my 1 million viewers. YouTube, hello. Wanna say hello for the one watching. And that's about it. And thank you for the thumbs up too. Bye for now, guys. See you on Monday. Oh no, next week will be my off. I'll take 1 week off next week. Okay? Bye for now.